This is exactly right.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is the best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye.
New beginnings are exciting, especially when they come with 4 wheels.
If you're shopping for your next car, start your search with Cars.com.
Cars.com has the tools and expert advice to help you find exactly what you're looking for.
With more than 2 million new and used vehicles nationwide, it's easy to search, compare, and find the right fit for you.
Cars.com is there when you're dreaming, planning, or ready to embrace the new.
Start your search with Cars.com.
Where to next?
Goodbye. The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
And begin.
Hello and welcome to My Favorite Murder,
The Minisode.
where we read your shit to you.
Do you like it?
We like it.
So last week we did all of our people that were hiding secret lives, and which was super fun. And we got so many that we will definitely continue to do them. But at one point we veered off into basically an interesting anonymous donors, people that are doing positive things with their secret lives.
Yes, I remember.
Not everyone's starting a multiple families. There were some good parts. And my beautiful friend Jason Lopez, who Stephen, you know him too, who listens to every single episode, and always the day after anything of ours comes out, he'll let me know what his observations are on the episode. And so after that last minisode, he wrote to me, Ethos, the music program for kids here in Portland, is a nonprofit that provides group lessons, music camps, etc. And after Prince died, they found out that he was one of their anonymous donors. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And then he said, isn't that random? Just a little music school here in Portland. And I said, that's because that means he was doing it everywhere. I bet you everywhere Prince went.
Yeah.
Because Prince was like a kid in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like he knows what it's like to be a super talent that's out in the middle of nowhere, just kind of waiting for your chance.
Yeah.
So you know that he just sprinkled his shit around anonymously. I love that.
That's beautiful.
Prince.
Thanks, Prince.
Let's all take a moment to thank Prince. Okay, do you want me to go first?
Oh, sure.
The headline of this is, The subject line. My mom's ex-fiance tried to blow up her house, and that is how she met my dad. South African hometown.
Cool.
They're brand new. We've never had one from South Africa.
I don't think we have.
Dearest Karen, Georgia, Stephen, and animal compadres. Don't mind it. When my mom was in her 20s, she started dating a guy, and they eventually got engaged and moved in together. My grandparents were always a bit skeptical of the dude and thought he was a creep, but they went along with it out of respect for my mom. As an avid gym bunny in the 80s, my mom wore spandex bodysuits and tights to her workouts, accompanied with a hairsprayed brush of curly hair and neon socks.
Amazing.
We could stop there and I'd be great.
Yeah.
When she arrived home one day after a gym session, her then fiance started beating her up for, quote, dressing like a slut to the gym and accused her of seeking other men's attention. In parentheses, it says toxic masculinity ruins the party. Again. My mom stayed sexy and noped out of there, broke off their engagement, and drove her little Volkswagen Beetle back to my grandparents' house, where she endured many I told you so's from my gran. That night, after everyone had gone to bed, my mom awoke to a massive crash and smelled smoke. She saw an orange flicker through her window and saw smoke coming out of the area where the car was parked under my granddad's little car park outside. My grandparents, my mom, and my aunt rushed outside and found my mom's ex-fiance speeding off down the street. He had thrown a homemade bomb into the car park and blown up half of my grandparents' house.
Holy shit.
Luckily, everyone was safe, including my mom's Cocker Spaniel, Jason.
Jason the Cocker Spaniel.
Sorry. The police let Jason. Also, I just talked about my friend Jason.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
The police were alerted and they arrested the ex. They requested that my mom get a report from a medical professional with regards to her physical injuries so that they could include that in her indictment against the ex. As fate would have it, my dad was the doctor on call that day.
Girl.
And that's how he met my mom. The rest is history. They've been happily married for 27 years, have 2 kids, 10 dogs, and 3 cats together. Oh, I love it. I really hope you enjoy the story as much as I always do. Keep up the amazing podcast. It's so great to find a community of true crime lovers, and your podcast feels like home. Hope to catch you live someday. SSDGM Kelly.
Kelly.
That's the best.
That was great.
For some reason, I read that headline. I pre-read the email, and I didn't really... It's like I didn't notice the part with the doctor until I just read it this time.
Yeah, I love it.
Ugh,
I just want to know, like, their first meeting was like, you know?
Well, she wore that same workout outfit.
I was wondering if she was in her fucking spandex outfit. Like, she's going to stop by the doctor's real quick and then she's going to go to the gym.
She's going to pull on those leg warmers.
Yes.
Neon green.
All right. This one's called My Grandmother Was Kidnapped. And then in parentheses, it says, she's okay. Hi, wonderful women, pets, and Stephen. My grandmother used to work as a nurse's aide in an insane asylum in Connecticut in the 60s. Fairfield Hills was a psychiatric hospital in Newtown, Connecticut, that opened in the 30s and closed in the 90s. The massive campus still stands vacant. And of course, there are stories of hauntings because, it's an empty former insane asylum, for Christ's sake. When my Nana worked there, each employee would go to a central building to clock in every morning and then report to the building they worked in. This is a sprawling campus with dozens of buildings, and it was the middle of winter. So my grandmother ran into the main building, leaving her car unlocked, checked in, and ran back to her car to drive to her assigned building. After she turned on the car, she was suddenly shocked when a man popped up from the back seat, wrapped her neck with a piece of rope, and said, "Drive."
No.
She did as she was instructed. He gave random orders to turn left, right, seemingly not having a destination in mind, but he ended up having her drive about 20 minutes to North Waterbury, Connecticut, where he jumped out of the car and bolted. Thankfully, because she had checked into work but didn't show up minutes later to her assigned building, the staff immediately knew something was wrong. Apparently, this man was one of the patients who had escaped his room and was looking to get as far away from Fairfield Hills as possible. My Nana was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Listen to this fucking thing right here. Ready?
Okay.
They never did find the guy.
Oh.
As far as I know, but the rope he used to hold my grandmother was a raw, ragged thing, and it wore down the skin around her neck to the point where later on an EMT told her that if it had worn even a tiny bit further, it would for sure have cut her carotid artery.
Wow. Carotid, yeah.
Carotid artery.
It's it would have corroded or carotid.
Exactly. My Nana is one of the most badass women I know whose favorite phrase is, I don't get mad, I get even. She turned 92 years old this year and and would still manage to stay sexy and not get murdered in any situation she was in. Finally, even though the story is about someone breaking out of an insane asylum, I don't want to diminish mental health issues in any way. So I just want to thank you both for normalizing and being so upfront with your mental health. Fairfield Hills was a place where people like you or me would be locked up and forgotten.
That's right.
And I'm glad that it's closed and we're slowly moving toward a point where people can seek help without the threat of stigma. And that's definitely thanks to women like you. Oh, SSDGM Lauren.
God, that's so scary.
Fucking terrifying. Nana.
Did that happen at night?
It doesn't sound, well, I got to work. In my mind, it was the daytime.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But I was just immediately, because there's that, it made me think of that, there's the urban myth that was going around for a little while, warning people at the mall, like to check, because there's that story of the girl that gets into the car and there's a guy in the back seat or whatever. But that idea, like my car, I can see in.
Yeah.
And even when I get into my car, I'll still look back just make sure.
I do once in a while when it's really dark.
Do a little check.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. Okay, now you go.
How about the subject line, whose toenails are these?
I love it.
Hi, Karen, Georgia Karen Associates. Yeah, that's right. I got two.
Shit.
I really like that more than I should have. I'm almost 50. I need to set the scene before I try to explain the thing I found in my basement wall. I live in a big Victorian house that has been transformed into a co-op housing unit for university and college students. We have 8 housemates, plus we usually have a couple of couch surfers crashing in our living room. So much fun.
Oh, I was going to say, what a mess. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but you get up in the morning and you make some coffee and you may or may not smoke a joint, and then you just start playing cards. And there's like 4 people. You could immediately start playing games.
Want someone who always wants to hang out.
Yes.
All the time. You should join a commune.
I really should. Or you know what I should do is be a super creep and like open my house up to boarders.
Do it.
And just
do it.
pick people.
Do it.
And then be like, you're here. You have to play Uno with me. Okay. It's not about me. And since the co-op has been operating since the 50s, a lot of people have drifted in and out of our house. The basement is an amalgamation of all the strange shit that's been brought into our house by generations of weird hippies. It's also an expansive basement with a lot of unfinished walls twisting into dark little rooms and hallways going nowhere in particular. It gives me the creeps and I hate going down there. Recently, when I was looking in one of those weird little storage rooms for a bike pump, I saw something highly fucked up. It was a glass jam jar sealed with a cork and set down on a beam in an open wall, and it was filled to the top with human toenail clippings.
No.
Just see it in your mind's eye.
No.
Oh, look at all the yellow crescents.
Stop it.
The hard yellow crescents.
Stop it.
I've asked many current and past housemates if they know anything about the toenail jar. One past housemate has seen it before and actually told me about the jar last year, and I hadn't believed them. In any case, no one has any idea who put it in our basement, how long it's been there, why it was put there, or whose toenails are in that jar. I wish I could say I threw it out, but I was afraid to touch it, and so is everyone else who has ever looked at it. SSDGM Emily.
That's awful.
It's so disgusting.
So weird that I really want to go through that basement.
Oh, with like a big old fluorescent, like a fluorescent beam.
I just want to go through all the boxes. I lived in a house like that for a little while, like in Echo Park, where like, I think that someone told me that the Brian Jonestown Massacre, the band, used to like, that was their house.
Oh.
And I'd actually been to parties there when I was younger. And so the basement was filled with like fucking people's shit who had to like jam and get the fuck out of there or whatever.
Right.
Like, I didn't take anything. It was just like fun to look through people's shit.
I love it.
I'm a monster.
I love communal living.
Not the life for me.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty, and I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing with. They do the boho chic. There's mid-century. It's a little bit modern. It's something new. Like there's so many choices in there, and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
I'm not going to tell you the name of this one, but I will tell you that the theme of my stories today is grandparents.
Okay.
Because here's another one. Hello, all the wonderful people and animals of MFM.
Hey,
Perfect.
that's one of the best ones yet.
Easy. Love it. I have quite the slew of stories I've been meaning to write into you. Murderous great uncle, survivor friend's mom, high school murders. However, once you mentioned writing and stories about secretives, my cousin... That can't be right. No, I get it. She wrote Secret Lives, but it was in one word.
Oh, she forgot to do the space.
Secret Lives.
About secretives, which is the professional name for.
That's right. My cousin, who introduced me to your podcast, insisted I finally buckle down and write this thing. So here it is. Around April, I was cleaning out my grandparents' house where they had lived for 62 years now. They didn't pass, just had a lot of shit that needed to go, and came across some interesting things in the process. My grandmother, who we call Batchy, has always...
It sounds like batshit.
It does. Batchie. Batchy.
Okay.
Has always been known for the insane amount of photos she takes. So naturally, a lot of what I found was pictures. Lots of family from growing up, some of my mom and her sister when they were kids, etc. As I was working on the living room, cleaning all the wine glasses on display with Batchy, she was telling me about the good old days and how all her, quote, intimate friends would come over and they would have a great time. But quote, of course not when the children were around. I was taken back by that statement, but I chalked it up to an 84-year-old woman with dementia talking about throwing crazy parties with her friends, getting drunk, playing cards, listening to Elvis records.
I'm into all of those things. And so is Elvis.
In the next few days, I found some interesting birthday cards from my nanny and Grandpa Meatball.
What the fuck?
My cousin's grandparents.
Is this a cartoon character writing into us?
I just love that. Like, funny names are the best. In the hall closet, which I again was like, they have a very uncomfortable sense of humor, but chalked it up to nothing other than that. And then the next paragraph says, okay, so I was wrong. It certainly wasn't nothing. I moved on to clean their bedroom. At this point, my Batchy and Papa were staying at my mom's house, so I could be slightly more productive, and found a box of pictures under the bed. Not being at all surprised by this because they were quite literally boxes of pictures everywhere, I opened the box to look at the photos and possibly have a few laughs about my mom's old boyfriends or whatever. All caps. Nope. Not pictures of my mom's old boyfriends or photos of us growing up. Instead, I found photos of from my grandparents, all caps, swinger parties.
No.
Steven is pointing at you have photos?
What?
Holy shit. Swear. Oh my God.
Oh no, what I'm looking at right now.
She sent them to us?
Oh,
She took them and sent them to us.
I love her. Are they old people or are they young? Were they young?
They're middle-aged people, but it's in the 60s or 70s. I mean, 70s or 80s. But look, they're all in one bed, like Charlie Bucket's grandparents. It's a bunch of adults in a bed under a sheet together, smiling like little devils.
God, they are having so much fun. She's touching his penis in that photo, but you can't tell.
And laughing her ass off too.
Oh my God, they're like all like in one bed together.
Oh my God.
Let me see more. Holy shit.
There's a lot of them.
You guys.
Oh my God.
They're like all naked and
how many of these can we post? I feel like
probably.
we can't post these.
I don't.
Because we don't know.
Steven's shaking his head
unless
now.
Steven goes through and puts tiny black bars across everybody's eyes.
Look at this one. The thing is, like, they're in these suggestive positions, but they're cracking up.
They're just being kind of funny, dirty, drunk.
Yeah.
Is kind of what it seems like. But also in a room that's paneled in
wood paneling.
Toile wallpaper and then wood paneling on the bottom half. It's this looks like 1980 to me.
Yeah.
It's so brown.
And they look like 1980s, 40s. You know what I mean? Like they're in their 40s.
Yes.
But they look old to us. Okay.
It also looks like people who probably drank a ton and were bored.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you all have a mustache or a beard.
Right.
We might as well just fuck each other.
Like you two fucked each other in high school. Like you've already seen his dick. Let's
Yes.
just all, I want to see your honey's dick or whatever.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Let me finish this.
my
don't put that away. I want to keep looking at it.
Okay.
So it's fine. My grandparents swing. So those are her grandparents, swinger parties, and a few sex toys from way back in the day when my mom and aunts were growing up. And then I was mortified. I immediately took pictures of the photos and sent them to my cousins so they could be just as scarred as I was.
That's what I would do.
And had to take a break from cleaning the house for a little while.
Yeah, I bet you did.
As I pieced all these things together, I realized what I had just stumbled upon. These were all old people that I knew. All people I had dinner with and played cards with when I was young. My nanny and Grandpa Meatball were both featured in these photos, as well as a few other close friends of my grandparents. Needless to say, I can never really look at my grandparents the same way ever again.
Oh shit, the grandparents are still alive?
Oh, yeah, she was just cleaning their house.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought...
No, their batchy's fucking kicking it. And I took my cousins down with me. There's still a lot of that house that needs to get cleaned out, but quite frankly, I'm horrified to do so.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the story of how I learned my grandparents were swingers. Stay sexy and don't look under your grandparents' bed. Delaney.
Okay,
Delaney.
Delaney?
Like Melanie, but with a D.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
my God.
she just blew up her grandparents' spot so hard, like, because not that many people call their grandmother Batchy.
Yeah, totally. So people are going to know.
There's going to be people in that hometown that are like, excuse me, a what?
Yeah.
That's really insane.
This is just like, it's just, they're having so much fun.
Guys, sex is natural and sex is fun.
And not everyone does it. But
And everyone's grandparents
Something.
do it and take pictures of it.
Oh my God.
It also looks like they're doing it just to be like,
yeah,
just take a picture of
Totally.
this. We're being dirty on purpose.
could be.
And what a gorgeous expression of human love.
That was fun. And then just the photo, like the fact that there are photos just made it.
I mean, I'm shocked. Do you want to hear this last one?
Absolutely.
Society mom or covert criminal? Lighthearted.
Okay.
Hello, MFMists. Oh, no, MF Feminists.
Oh.
MF Feminists. Nice one.
I'll take it.
That, you know what? That just moved up to number 1. My daughter turned me on to your show, and now I never miss an episode. The Murderino community in Denver was a great support system for her when she moved across the country. So this dad thanks you all, you too, Stephen, from the bottom of my heart, for creating such a wonderful movement of awesome people. That's great.
Thank you.
I have a family story that I've never told anyone until now. My mom has always appeared from the outside as a very cultured and sophisticated woman. Now, in her 80s, she still runs volunteer organizations and goes to the theater and other fancy events. But people who know her history know that she grew up dirt poor in Chicago and has always been a scrappy badass. When I was in high school, I bought my first real car. It was a Datsun B210.
Yeah.
A little beater that cost like $250. After owning it a few months, I took it to a mechanic who said that the whole underside of the car was rusted out, and it was amazing that it was still holding together. A couple of days after that diagnosis, I woke up early one morning to find my mom trudging into the house, out of breath with her clothes all dirty. She told me to get dressed, and then she drove me to the local mall where she told me to call the police and tell them my car was stolen. I did and made a police report, and a couple of days later, the cops found the car deep in the woods about a quarter mile away from our rural Virginia house, banged up and a wreck, apparently the victim of kids taking it out for a joyride. Only after the car was found did my mom tell me the real story. She had taken my car out, found some secluded dirt road, and tried repeatedly to crash it into a tree in an attempt to total it. But she was too scared to really commit to it. This was way before airbags. So after 3 or 4 good bangs, she thought she'd done a good enough job and abandoned the car. The thought of my society mom careening through the woods, trying, mostly unsuccessfully, to wreck my car made me laugh out loud. But she was very serious about it and made me swear that I wouldn't tell anyone, particularly not my dad, since it would technically be fraud or some shit and we could all get in trouble. Even though it happened 40 years ago, I've never told anyone that story until now. And now that it's out, I'm looking forward to revealing to my kids that their sweet old grandma is really a badass car smashing, insurance fraud perpetrating criminal.
Oh my.
Stay sexy and don't be fooled by sweet old grandmas. Love, David.
Oh my God. That is unbelievable.
That is like that's like an old school version of a helicopter mom where she's like, you got ripped off.
Yeah.
I'm going to take care of it.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Don't worry about it. I got this. Oh my God.
So funny.
Please send us your emails. myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
We enjoy them so much.
Please keep sending us these fucking hilarious, wonderful stories.
And also, please stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Bye.
Elvis, you want a cookie?
Good boy. Nice one.
Oh, come on.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Cheap Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.